You're welcome. I want to share with you in this short video how to pass the CISA examination. My name is Akinwale Akindia. I passed the CISA exam in 2007 with a score of 604, which was one of the highest uh, globally that year. And I've been training CISA candidates since that time. Um, Across Nigeria, and even I've also been able to teach so many candidates outside Nigeria through online media. So I've got some quite reasonable experience in this area. So I want to share some of my experience with you on how to pass the CISA exam. I need to admit that the CISA exam is one of the most challenging exam in the world of IT. I don't want to say difficult. I want to say challenging. Okay, I don't agree that it is difficult because I had accounting background and I'm a chartered accountant and I wrote with that background and I passed, at first attempt. Okay, so if somebody like me with a limited IT background at that time could pass at first attempt, I don't see any reason why anybody should not be able to pass the exam. Okay, so the first thing I want to mention is that for you to pass the CISA exam, you need quality tuition, you need quality training. All right, so you need to get a good training center, all right, that are manned by qualified and certified CISA certification holders. So it's very, very important that you are taught by people that have gone through the process. All right. Especially people that that have had hands-on experience. Okay. So it's not just telling you theories, all right, reading the manual to you. All right. So it's about what they have actually done, experiences they have had on the job, consulting experience, internal IS audit, external IS audit projects, ISO projects, all right, and the other framework implementation and auditing. So it helps a lot when you are exposed to quality training in the course of preparation for your CISA exam. Then I also want to talk about the CISA review manual. All right, the CISA review manual is highly, highly comprehensive. Okay, even though there are so many other materials out there that could help to prepare you, but I want to assure you that you go through the CISA review manual. I too read the CISA review manual. Uh, Incidentally, I read the CISA review manual back to back 3 times. Okay. There are other textbooks and other materials I also read to support that, but that's CISA review manual. I read it 3 times. All right. So you may not have the time or the uh, ability to do that, but at least work towards doing something very close to that. Okay, I've read the CISA review manuals back to back so much that when I got to the exam, I just felt, I was just, I was just having fun because I was already conversant with most of the concepts. Then the CISA question and answer database is just not negotiable. Okay, I remember that was one of my trainings. That failed the CISA exam one time. After he told me he failed, so I sat him down and was trying to do root cause analysis. What happened? And one of the questions I asked him was, "Did you use this question and answer database?" He said no. He just read the review manual, attended the class, and he just went for the exam. Now, that's a no, no, no. Okay? It is almost impossible to pass this exam, okay, without going through that database. All right? Because number one, it's not just about familiarizing yourself with the questions. It's not about cramming the questions and answer. It's about understanding the examiner's mind. Okay, I wrote a book on the principles of success in professional and academic examinations, all right, which is on Amazon. Okay, and one of the first thing I wrote there is that you need to know the examiner. If you don't know the examiner, you cannot pass. You need to know the psychology, you need to know the way of thinking, the way of reasoning of the examiner. And that is the opportunity that the question and answer database has given you. So you need to use that question and answer database. Don't cram. Okay, don't cram the questions, don't cram the answers. They for every question they have answers, and they will tell you why A is right, they will tell you why B is wrong, why C is wrong, why D is wrong. All right, and that is the most important. Okay, and that itself is a learning process. Okay, so you need to know why in a particular context, all right, an option is wrong, in another context is going to be right. Okay, so that is very, very important as part of the knowledge you need to have. Then you need to be ready to sacrifice. Okay, a lot of people still live their normal social life when they are preparing for the Cisa exam. 3 months preparation, 4 month preparation. Why don't you let something go? All right, for the period, the hours you spend watching films, all right, the party here and there. Okay, you have time for that after the exam. So for the period that you are preparing for the exam, you need to be focused. Okay. Another thing I want to mention is answering by elimination. So in the exam, you need to read the question very well, read the context very well. That is very, very important. So once you read the question very well, you understand what the question is talking about, then you go to the options A, B, C, D. Do not pick the answer that just jump at you. You need to read each of the questions properly. Why? The CISA exam is structured in a way that most of the time you have more than one correct answer. So if you just pick the one that jumps at you, then most likely, all right, you may have picked the wrong answer, even though the answer is correct. So the questions are coming. Which one of the following is the best? Which one of the following, you know, is the most? Okay, which one of the following is primarily, you know, is a primary concern. So it's about comparison. So you may even have all the four options correct. So you need to look at each of the four correctly and eliminate the ones that you know that are not correct before you pick your best answer. Okay. Then I want to say, yeah, I've seen a lot of IT guys struggling to pass the exam. Okay, especially domain one and two have been a challenge for many IT people. So if you have IT background, you need to lean on financial auditors, you need to lean on financial accountants, you need to read the basic accounting books, basic audits, financial auditing books, so that you can familiarize yourself with the basic auditing concept, which domain one is all about, and general management, which domain two is all about. Then, if you have accounting background, okay, you need to lean on IT people. Okay, so if you have accounting background, discover that maybe management sciences or accounting. Okay, a lot of accountants write the exam. Okay, but that does not guarantee success because I've realized that many of them struggle with domain 3, 4. Okay, domain 3, 4, and 5. Okay, could be a problem for most financial auditors. Okay, because of uh, the technical implications and technical concepts. So you also need to lean on IT guys there. So read a lot of IT materials. I did that. Okay. Most newspaper articles I read, I keep looking for IT issues. Right. IT concept, Wikipedia really helped me a lot. If I see a terminology I do not understand, I put it on Wikipedia. And of course, Wikipedia has hyperlinks. Okay, so one concept leads to the other, another concept leads to the other, and I can stay 3 hours, all right, reading of so many concepts, and gradually I got there, all right, even though my practical experiences started coming after I passed. So after I passed, I went to do CCNA training, do OCA training, do software development training, do ISO training, all right, and so on and so forth. So to build myself to the practical IS auditor, I later became. So for you to pass the exam, if you go through, if you follow all these uh, advice I've just given, or the steps I've just given, I can tell you, just as I passed at first attempt, you will pass Cisa at the first attempt.